Oh, you're the dude I need to talk to. Why do you have a Hitler moustache?
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Alright, let's continue on with the next quest. Let's get some wine. Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. Adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? Here. I need some wine. An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster? The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. There is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Dearest Whites, there we go, and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. Ah, you're blind. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Yes, give me the goddamn wine. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and a wise cat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Beer Glant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to the request. But given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. God, I really can't pronounce any of these fucking names. Oh, you're the dude I need to talk to. Why do you have a Hitler moustache? What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. A neophyte vinter bids you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you a gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight! Can I have the urine, though? Might trick some people. I take it he said no? Really? In those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsa Laminza is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. Alright, well, thanks for the experience. I did literally nothing except talk to a dude in the next door over. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were brought right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. Bro, it's just a drink. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince that guy whose name I can't pronounce, to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gil we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vineyards tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Bro, I have 200 grand. I am not giving them my money. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Bacchus wine? Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. So I'm guessing that's a no. Again, may I remind you, we are getting wine for a party which we have already given wine to. No luck, Most regrettable. But we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a Vinter. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Orgomero, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience. Even in my condition, it helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the Company of Heroes. After everything the Captain has done for me, I couldn't bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation. I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps I'm not even going to attempt to fucking pronounce that. I can tell you where to find him. Why the fuck do they think having characters with Welsh names would be a good idea to just stick in the beginning of this fucking game? Absolute incomprehensible. Dressed? Oh, you mean the Hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave him well enough alone. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the 7th String. Alright. I'll be back in a bit, Tsubame. I'm almost level 35. This is quite a trek to this fucking hermit's place. Oh, speak of the devil. Do you mind, sir? What? What do you want? Here's some wine. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Ugh. Those frogs are the bane of my existence. This is Sprout. Oh, yeah, I bet. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges. The what? The buzzing. It keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Are we killing midgets? Alright, sir, I'll do that in a second. I gotta go be a better ninja first.